Hello, users. Welcome back. This is a very not normal scheduled stream, and was not planned until I figured out that today was the day that Blueprints released. I rushed to ask the one and only Kimchica to join me on our initial hours into Blueprints, and she kindly said yes. I'm very excited to get to share this game. She and I have a shared love of puzzle games and a shared appreciation of indie game work. You know what? I should not be given an introduction. Kimchi, please introduce yourself.
Oh my gosh, no, you're doing so great. No, I'm so happy to be here and so excited that you asked me. But yeah, I love a good puzzle game, and I loved this demo from the moment I played it. And so I've been very eagerly awaiting the launch. And it's been so cool because it seems like it's really resonating with a lot of people, like critics as well as players. And so I feel like this is a really exciting time to hop in like on launch day and sort of, I don't know, start discovering secrets together. Like that's the most fun part.
Yes, yes. It
Yeah.
is also currently the highest rated game in the last 6 months. So
I know.
that's
It's so
amazing.
wild.
That makes me very happy.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Thank you for the heads up, Robot Spacer. Hopefully that should be fixed now. Yes, I'm hoping for a trifecta. This release today. Oh my gosh. Promise Mascot Company released today. And
Mhm.
then in like 2 weeks, Claire Obscure releases. I want all of them to be
Oh
some of the
my gosh,
highest
yeah.
rated games and most enjoyable games I have this year because they are all phenomenal. All by surprisingly
Mhm.
small teams. And literally the things that I've been most excited that have been announced for 2025. So um,
Yeah,
it's
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 good.
been real good, real good time.
Yeah.
All right, well, I am going to switch us over to the game as soon as I find the right buttons. I moved everything around for my Windows 98 layout, and now I know where nothing is at. Yeah. Okay. Folks, as always, let me know if the game audio is too soft, if I am too loud, if I've screwed something up for Kimchica, and we will get that fixed up. Nothing comes over from the demo, so we're starting from scratch, which I believe is good because I believe a lot of the stuff from the demo is like not one-to-one and analogous to the game.
Analogous, yeah.
Hey, Ruby. Hello. Let me get Ruby a shout out. No, Ruby, that totally makes sense. I get it. Again, folks, this is going to be spoilers for the intro of the game, obviously. I will not... You know what? I'm not going to make that promise. So, we have a hard stop for Kimchica. I probably am not going to keep going past that. I can't make that promise because I also said after the demo that I was not going to play the full demo, and then I played through it like 3 times. So we'll see.
Yeah, the game is too good.
That's a whole... Just look at the captions. It's just giant wall of text for me. I also just love, like, the aesthetics of the UI in this game.
Me too. I know everyone is like, "Oh, blueprints. It's like a
Mm-hmm.
homonym for blueprints in a
Look,
house."
I
And
didn't get that
but
until
it's
after I'd
true.
finished playing the demo. It did not make... I
Honestly,
blew my mind when I realized, like,
me too. I know, it's
oh...
like everything clicks, but they do it so well where it's like the title is the homonym, the UI also fits where everything looks kind of blueprinty.
Mm-hmm.
It's just everything is just so wonderfully tied in together.
This will be also a good point while starting up because I can give a shout out to Ruby. Ruby is the game dev behind Mossfield Origins, which is a game that I provide a voice in. So
Yeah. Oh my gosh, such a good
I'm
game.
very... Oh,
Congratulations, by the
yes,
way.
thank you. No, I have a lot of fun with the demo on that.
Mhm.
I think the bot is screwed up. This should work? Nope, it's busted. Okay.
I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own.
It's a wild-looking house from the outside.
Mhm.
The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
It's interesting.
Witness whereof
Let
I
him
have
finish.
hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993.
I wonder how much they wish they could have released on March 18th.
Sinclair.
I know. I think I had played the demo in March.
Mhm.
At one point, a version of the demo in March. I was like, did they change this because it's in March? That wasn't the case, but it felt very cool. It felt like it was extra meta.
So I think they changed that. I think in the demo, didn't he say within 30 days of the enactment of my will that he has to find the 46th room? And this time there's no timeline. It's just you have to find it. I have been
Yes.
informed there is no timeline in this game. There's no time constraint. You can go as long as you want, which is good because I've heard some people that have played for 100 hours in the review cycle.
Oh my gosh. That's wild.
All right, so we got mouse control. Got a little. I in the demo, I'm like, there has to be something with this. There's nothing with that, or at least not in the demo. So,
Yeah.
gonna go look
True gamer
around.
mode, immediately walk out of the house.
What's interesting is that did not count as a step in the demo. It very much did right now. I'm
Did
at
it
49.
not count as a step?
No, because I went all around in the demo.
Yeah, same. I can't remember if it counted that. I have my pen ready too. I'm like,
Yes,
I'm ready
I
to
do have
take
notes set up.
notes.
But they're not showing up for some reason. There's that. Notes, why are you not there? There you go.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh.
You all don't need to see my feed prep. Let me. I gotta make sure to edit that out because there's some. I can just update the emails. That's fine. There we go. All right. There's my notes. It's empty. I wiped everything I had
Empty.
from the demo.
Oh
All
my
right.
gosh. I'm going to have to ask you how you do that because that is so cool.
Yeah. So there's two different ways. Now, if I had had time to set it up, I probably would have done it the newer way that I do it. But those are kind of weird. In Notion, I will have I will just set up a new page in Notion, and bring it to my second monitor and shrink it as small as it can be, which is about 1/3 the monitor, but full height. I add that as a Windows capture in OBS, and then I just set up a button to turn on and off it in OBS.
So
Now,
smart.
however,
Oh my gosh.
So since Steam added Steam Notes, which is awesome, you have your own online notes, and it syncs between Stream Deck or Steam Deck and Steam.
What?
It accepts Markdown. It accepts screenshots. It does have a limitation on size of screenshots, but like if you take snippets and throw it in there, that'll work. Multi-pages and everything like that. You can access that from within the game by opening up the Steam UI, right? The Shift tab.
Yeah.
Or through Steam itself, if you pull up the game, it'll show any current notes on the lower right. Well, if you click that, it pops it up in a new window, and OBS can capture that window. And so you can use that as the notes that you show on
cool.
stream with people. And that's what I did for Lorelei and the Laser Eyes.
Oh my gosh. I took a note for those notes because I did not know you could do that. That's so cool.
Yeah, like they never announced about the launch of Steam Notes.
my
It's a little
gosh.
pencil icon when you pull up the Stream UI, Steam UI.
That's
Yeah,
so cool.
it's pretty darn solid. I appreciate them adding it. It's especially appreciate them adding it. We have Robot Spacer in the chat, who is the most meticulous note taker that I have met in the streaming world, in all forms of the way. I'm going to give Robot Spacer
Love
the
it.
massive kudos. If you ever see him play a Sierra game or an adventure game that's screen-based, draws the damn map.
I wish I had that skill.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh.
Like with King's Quest, he was coloring them in as he went to. It was wild.
That's
and
incredible.
yeah, he does fantastic jobs with that. I cannot do that. I have physical notebooks. I do take physical notes at times. But when it's streaming, it's just faster for me to just hit Shift Tab and throw something in there, or click over to Notion and throw something in there. All right, now the question is it going to count as a step when I go out here?
Yes,
it is.
Oh!
Okay. That makes me think that something important is going to happen outside at some point.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
This door that I don't do with. I wonder if we can get like a screwdriver into that. Already breaking the sequence break. Look, I play Metroid a lot, and so you go left.
Yep, you go whatever direction the game doesn't want you to go. That's the pro tip for these kind of games, especially.
Yeah, Unstable Deuce. Robot Spacer and I have talked about Triboard a lot, especially when I was playing through Quest for Glory, because that's how I did my maps when I was playing Quest for Glory.
Ooh.
Is this...
What's this?
Okay. Due to the rules set forth by your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Well, that sucks. Luckily, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. Huh.
I love the explanation narratively.
Yes.
where you're sleeping when you're not in the mansion.
Interacting with that counted as a step. Huh.
Yeah. Huh.
I mean, again, there's no timeline, so it's okay if we run out of steps today. In fact, what I might do, just to no, I won't waste a whole day.
Ooh.
There.
It's like we need a
Oh, that's
passcode?
new. This was not here last time. It was just boarded off. Ah, crap. Okay. And then we got the cabin from Zork over there. No, not Zork. Colossal Cave over there. No. All right. Well,
Wonder if we get to go apple picking later.
that would be great. Is there a hidden? No. Okay.
Nope.
It
this
won't
music
be
is so
0451, but we'll try it. For those that have not played a lot of immersive sims since way back in the day with like Deus Ex and even older, 0451 has always been something that people throw in there.
Wouldn't it be wild, though?
That would be wonderful.
If they threw that in.
Oh, I wouldn't be
It's just
surprised
a
if
little
it's
Easter
somewhere
egg.
out there. Okay. This way was not here last time, I don't think.
I think I remember this.
Okay.
But I wasn't able to open it in the
Yep.
demo, I don't think.
Log. I also love something about the outline shading on here. It may be just due to proximity, but Britt K. Haley and I recently played through The Wolf Among Us. And the art style in that game is so freaking striking. And just the outline that they're doing here, all these textures reminds me of that. Is it textures or is it a shader? It's a shader. Okay.
It's a shader, I think.
Yeah, because you can see it cut off in a few places.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's probably some on the textures itself as well.
So cool.
Oh, System Shock's the origin of 0451? That makes sense. Man, the remaster of System Shock 2 is coming out. That makes... Wow! Bunch of steps over there. Alright. Whatever. We already explored down here, right?
I think we did, yeah, because that's where we came from.
Right.
Because there's that boarded door on the right. Is there anything in the fountain?
Can I summon the video of Atris from Myst? Talk about the places of protection.
Maybe we'll get a coin we can throw in later.
Yeah. This way
also
was
stumped
always
me.
locked. Oh,
Yep.
okay.
There's something over there.
All right. Well, we wasted 5 steps. It's fine. We'll get them back.
Yeah.
Actually, we didn't
Fine,
waste
plenty
anything.
of steps.
Okay. Entering the house does count. Interesting.
There's so many birds.
Open only in the event of my death. All right. Let me take a drink before I start reading. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did those lost days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of that bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission, covered in the fine print of my will, that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may be not taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of what rooms lie behind any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it. All of my love and wishes. Best of luck. Herbert S? Yeah, S. Sinclair.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, it's a reflection of the ceiling. Like, what is going on here?
Ooh, I think, is that different art?
Yes,
too?
absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even know if these paintings if there were paintings here. I remember the statues. Oh no, is this gonna be a combination? Is like that 11?
Yeah, I'm like, we should probably
10.
note what cards are showing on pictures.
Yeah. Entrance room.
Okay.
East. Queen.
I love these games because also you start seeing things and anything looks like it could be a clue. And I know for some people that feeling drives them wild, but I love it. I'm like, the potential in anything, any number meaning something more, just
oh, that's a
makes me
working
so
clock.
happy.
Okay, never mind. I'm not going to write that down. That clock is actually moving. All right. Searching for the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you'll lose 1 step. When you no longer have any steps left, you'll be too tired to continue and must call it a day. Yep. That chair is very different from the rest of the furniture.
Yeah, I'm like, is that a glass bottom chair?
Weird.
No, that's just a
the
very
cushion.
bright cushion.
Yeah. Well, but it's also different than these cushions. That's weird. That's, There's no crouching in this game, so. That's, Okay, pick up what we actually need to pick up. The blueprint. Or the blueprints. Of the blueprints. Who blueprints? No, I'm sorry. That was wrong. The Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and adventure log during your adventure.
They should do a desk mat. That's the blueprint.
So changing rooms is one step. So the answer to that is maybe. And we'll see if we can explain why that's a maybe as we continue on. All right, Jenny, which way do we go?
Let's go to the left.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, so I can explain about this. If I put this here, this is a dead end. We're not going to be able to place another room through here. We could get around and still use that other square eventually, but it is a dead end. So for Robot Spacer's question, if I were to place this room, every time I go through this room, I get 2 steps. Yes, Yuden. You chose which way we went, so which room would you?
Let's do the hallway, because that'll leave us open. Because I think we still have, 2 other potential rooms to until the corner, or 1 other potential room.
So it's 5 by, I don't actually want 4, 5, 7, 9. 5 by 9, so that makes sense, 45, because we have to find the 46th room.
Oh, yeah.
I will
Did
say
not put
that
that together.
during my time with the demo, I did make it to the antechamber. That did not help. I have no idea how the heck to get into that room.
I was so disappointed. I was like, wait, no.
All right. Let's look around, because sometimes there's money. Aw, thank you. You didn't have to do that. Ooh. Okay, so I do have 4 knowledge on this, but let's look at this. Door in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. So, Jenny, you will probably know what I'm thinking about in regards to this.
Yes.
I'm not going to talk about it to the chat until we actually encounter it in the game.
Okay.
Well, that means that we're going up west. All right, so this one. Now, I wouldn't mind. So the other thing that you can do with this is the world itself is a puzzle, is basically what I would say. How you place rooms is a puzzle itself on top of the world. Like, yes, putting the lavatory there makes it a dead end, but I also think it means that we can't run into the lavatory again, which means that we don't have to worry about potentially running into a dead end later. Now, the other option is like, we can put a guest room and just immediately get 10 extra steps. Same benefit, right? Hey, we're never going to run into it again. It makes a dead end there. The downside is, for me, I like keeping these until I really feel like, hey, I'm running low on steps. I should probably use these. The parlor could be good. There's a puzzle that could be in the parlor. I don't think I ever ran into the parlor puzzle before, so I'm not sure what that one would be. And that actually gives us another exit, and you can see on the lower left where it's going to place, what direction it's going to place. So that would give us an exit to the north. Keep in mind, for anyone that's watching this for the first time, that exit does not move, meaning that, like, if the parlor is getting placed and you're going somewhere where that exit is, like, it's always going to be on this side. So if I was going on the entrance hall and I placed the parlor, that would just go to the wall. There'd be no exit there. I'm going to say let's get rid of the red room. Yeah, Yuden, I don't know what the broom closet is my favorite ending means. I apologize. I don't know what that means. No money. This is stingy run already.
It is.
Although maybe we don't unlock that the first day. That's also entirely cool.
Oh yeah, nothing in here.
Non-working mirrors, non-working toilets. Nina Marie would be sad.
It's the details.
Yeah, well, she loves functional toilets in video games. Ooh.
The art is very, like, the art is just so odd.
It's also odd because it does not seem to match a lot of the other art of the art style of the game. Maybe it does.
And it doesn't quite match. I don't know. I feel like a lot of the art also doesn't necessarily match what I would put in that kind of room.
Yeah. I mean, look, I like flan.
Just...
I like flan.
Yeah.
I don't mind it being there, but that's just a weird thing to have in the bathroom.
Yeah.
All right. Well, dead end. Okay. We have... Oh, is it locked? Let's find out.
No.
Nope. Okay. What would you like to place?
Oh my goodness. Can I look at the map really fast again?
So, the left is one space. Otherwise, like, we've got everything open.
I always hate closing, like, because the bedroom is really nice, because the regular bedroom.
But oh, this one? Yeah.
But it does close off. So from the entrance hall, we will not be able to connect a room. And I do love having a... Oh, it doesn't have the...
you wouldn't be able to connect to this bedroom. Correct. Yeah, I'm with you now. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to connect this bedroom to the entrance hall, but we can still go use the other exits on the entrance hall.
That's true. That's true. I think the bedroom makes the most sense for me.
All right. Come on, money. Also, thank you for the steps.
Ooh, I see money. On the right.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That. Can I take this hat, please? This giant pawn. Little paper crane. No way that's a reference to What Remains of Edith Finch, right? That's the other game that this reminds me a little bit of. Oh my gosh,
yeah.
Well, okay, that's new. I've never seen that before. That, see, to like me, that would be a clue to something, but that's fine. Greetings
from Reddington. Is that the... Can we flip that over?
No.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. I wonder if we... So, in the demo, when I streamed it, I ran into a magnifying glass. I wonder if there's something hidden in here.
And I think some of the rooms are not Herbert's, which I think is also interesting.
Yeah.
And so I'm curious if we'll later learn about someone else who maybe went to Reddington, or there's some story there.
Well, money's fine. And I've been wondering this since the demo. If you ran into this, you're welcome to tell me. I always wondered in the demo, like, is there a puzzle upon a puzzle upon a puzzle? Like, is there a if I place these rooms in a certain order, does it do something else entirely? I never ran into anything like that in the
Oh,
demo.
I didn't run into
but I
that.
really wondered about that. Okay, so this would be a waste of the den, so we shouldn't do that. That would be a dead end, so really our only option is the nook, and we're gonna get a key, so I'll take that.
Yeah. And that's good because it also, it doesn't waste any doors. It fills the space. So that's perfect.
You continue your adventure. You may want to consider getting something to scribble your notes down. I've got you covered.
Yep, we're
so
way ahead of you.
This is why I really wish I had the magnifying glass, because this is a hint for another puzzle I ran into the demo. Unfortunately... Oh, you know what? Actually, I think... Oh. Maybe it's just certain things. I could have sworn that the things that you ran into had kept in the interface. That's interesting. Okay. Grab the key. Any hidden money?
Not that I can see.
Nope. Nope. All right. What would you like? These are all good options.
Yeah, these are all really nice. I always like having the chapel. Actually, like I always put the chapel on the left side.
Okay.
So I think the chapel would be good.
Unfortunately, it is going to take our money. Although sometimes you can find money in the chapel.
Yeah.
Just, steal from the church. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, this glass
Does that
art
angel
is
have a
so
broom?
good. Yeah, if you look around, so they all are like
He's like the
laborers,
staff?
Like there's a farmer. Yeah,
Is it-
there's like a cook. And I thought that was super interesting.
Huh.
Like a chimney sweep.
What are you? That's just
that's like
lady.
maybe the
Okay.
most.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Which exit?
Ooh.
North or east?
Let's keep going north.
North. All right. Room. Ooh, I would like to get the observatory
Ooh.
early.
Let's do it. I love the observatory.
Yeah. Oh, we don't have gems.
There's a gem requirement.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we can get the
Maybe
den.
we do the den.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll do the den. All right. On. Now,
More
sometimes
chess
there's a puzzle here. All right, we don't have it here. Oh, hello. Oh, that's the gem. Okay. Oh, there's a... Okay, that's a
Another
working clock, too. I was like,
Yeah.
Yes, they are the same time. All right. Can I open you?
More birds.
Let me open you.
Oh, I didn't even notice that keyhole.
Yeah. I wonder if
more
we
of the
had a
card
key. No, we got a key.
paintings.
We do have it. Yeah. Okay. So
That's
all
another
right.
queen and another car.
Yeah.
I'm like, are these paintings just to be weird?
That's fine if they are.
It's just
right?
like, yeah, it's fine if they are, but also I'm like,
Okay,
keep
so
seeing them.
I chose the room. You chose the exit last time, so I'll choose the exit this time. And you choose the room. There's a dead end there. I don't want us to lose enough space over there. We're gonna go east. Ooh. Check the other one real quick. Okay. Okay.
Nice.
What room would you like? Either a dead end, that, or we use our gem requirement.
It's hard because I want to save the gem for the observatory if we get again. So
I don't know what those stars do yet, and I would like to figure that out.
Yeah, maybe let's do, even though it kind of cuts us off from going north, we have options with the rest of the entrance hall. So let's do the parlor to get maybe another puzzle.
Yeah. What is this? Oh. Oh, okay. I know what's this puzzle.
Oh,
okay.
yes.
Yes.
I love these puzzles.
This is the Hydra from Samurai Jack. All right. You want to read this one?
Sure. May the 2nd. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back, involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Laurie. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty.
One box always tells lies, one box always tells truths. Unfortunately, unlike the normal way this goes, there are 3 boxes.
Yep.
Let's look around a little bit. Okay. Blue box. This box is blue. Well, that's true.
It's true.
Gems are in a true box. Okay. Box is black. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
That makes me think that the white box is the liar, but if that's the liar,
Yeah.
that means that it's also the thing that has the gems.
Yes. I hope.
Yeah.
Yes. We're so smart. I
right.
love the collective. Oh,
Oh
no.
I love. I mean, this puzzle's always fun, just because like it's also the way that you destroy an AI. Don't worry about that. Tell it logic that it can't undo. Ooh.
Oh my goodness. And we are flush with gems.
So it's your choice.
Ooh.
Oh wait, no, you chose the parlor, right? It is.
Yes.
my
So
choice.
actually, you pick. Yeah.
I think we do the courtyard because if we find the shovel, the courtyard could be very useful. And then also it lets us go south.
Yes.
Like, as much as I want to fill into the antechamber, I don't know what the hell we do when we get there, so let's do some more exploring.
Yep.
Shovel here? Oh, no.
Ooh,
it's
no,
a sledgehammer?
Sledgehammer.
I've never seen that
Yes.
before. What do you do? Can shatter padlock on locked trucks. Okay. Is it a limited use thing?
No, if I remember correctly, you can use it as many times as you want.
Oh, well, that's amazing. That's amazing. All right. North or south?
Let's go south. Let's fill in some of those gaps there. Ugh.
I have a key. Do we use it or we go north?
Let's check if north needs a key.
That's a good point. You're weird. You. What are you supposed to be? You know what? I didn't do a very good examining.
I was gonna say, there's a mound over there. Is that the one where we'll need the shovel for?
We'll need a shovel for.
Okay.
Sometimes there's like 4 in here.
Mm-hmm.
Can I take the hose? Let me take the hose. Okay, both are locked. Still south?
Okay. Let's go south, yeah.
Ooh. This could be a good place for the guest bedroom. You don't really need it. And we still have other paths we can get to the east with. We can go back to the chapel. I'm placing the storeroom.
Yeah, because I would rather have another key in our back pocket.
What are you? Just a cot?
Just a cot?
Okay.
Is there perhaps the shovel in here? No?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm trying to see what else. Hello.
Oh.
Well, I love that. Hi.
That is so cute.
Hello, bird friend.
Oh my gosh, little swimming bird.
Try and check the time. Oh, we're doing okay.
Yeah, new friend unlocked. Exactly.
All right. Well, we got all the materials. Only one
we
way
need
for
to
us to
frame
go.
that picture.
Actually, you know what?
On the...
Do you want to get? Do we go all the way back to the chapel, or do we head north?
Ooh. Oh yeah, because we have a key. Let's head north.
All right.
We're here.
Because the chapel doesn't need a key anymore. So. Oh. So either a
break
dead
the
end,
box.
this is useful. A dead end that gets us 5 steps whenever we draft any bedroom. A dead end that lets us get the breaker box, which is needed for another room that I'm not going to talk about yet. And then a corridor, which lets us continue going north. We do have a lot of options, right?
We do.
But it is up to you.
I'm trying to think, because the breaker box is nice, but we have not yet unlocked the room that we need for it. So I'm like, do we want to... Don't know if we want to spend that now. Nursery. Is that... what you call it? It's from this point forward. It doesn't count any of our previous bedrooms.
Every time a new bedroom, we get 5 feet.
We're still okay. I think I'm going to do a corridor.
You got it. Something hidden in the corridor.
We're still good on steps. 10.
Gonna second. I'm up here.
Yeah, lots of pawns. This person likes games.
You think we'll find an explanation for what this mansion is about?
I think so.
Something under the hat? No, I can't let it interact with the hat. All right.
I do love... It's like a haunted house game without having it be a scary haunted house. And I love that so much. Did you
interact with the arcade?
Who knows? No, I did not.
All right. Well, I'm not going to say anything else then.
What?
It's not scary. It's not scary. It is very vibes different than the rest of the game though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fascinating.
So at this point we really do need to start making some choices. I'm going to do the drawing room. We have enough gems.
Yep.
It's fine. Blocking it. All right. Whatever. This horse is this wide. Oh man, there's just all sorts of paintings in here. Oh wow. Okay.
Strides. This is the stride room.
Something about this is...
Yeah. Is there anything on the ceiling other than the chandelier? No. Okay. Yeah, that's a little odd.
That has that. That doesn't have.
Is that picture on the left of the door the only one where the man is walking to the right? By any chance?
No.
No, okay.
All these pictures are measuring the distance on their feet.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that's going to be important later.
Yeah, like a stride length puzzle.
Yes. We know that, yes. All right. Let's see if we can fill this out. Shit.
Ugh.
Oh no, are these both gonna be locked?
I bet they are.
Okay, they're not.
Oh.
Okay, great.
Not. Okay. Ooh, we have coins.
We do have coins.
Oh, but that'll lock it. No, it won't, because we have the drawing room.
Yeah, both. So the question is, we could redraw the floor plans right now, and I think this is a one-time use. You know what? I don't actually know that. I don't remember. To not give a big surprise to chat, we're not going to get into the antechamber.
No.
As far as I know, I mean, you know what? I actually don't know that's true. And now that I think about that,
yeah, maybe in the full game it's a little different.
I don't know that that's true. So like the guest bedroom could be useful, but if we use the you know what? If we use the guest bedroom, once we find a key, we can still go left. But I don't know that that's super useful to us right now.
Yeah.
Which would you like? Oh, you couldn't see that Kimchica. I'm sorry. I even missed your question, Robot Spacer. I apologize. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
yes,
if you hit tab, you can see the map.
I don't know what hiding made no difference.
No,
the rest of the camera.
It made me smile, so that's okay.
Just...
my concern is like, are we gonna be able to buy anything with 3 coins?
Yeah, I don't think so. So I'm debating between guest bedroom and pantry. Probably pantry.
Okay. Or do we redraw?
That leaves a little bit. Oh. You know what? Let's live on the edge. It's first run. Let's redraw and see what comes up. Ooh,
Okay, nursery again. The dining room.
Dining room is good.
Dining room's
room
very
is,
good.
yeah.
I don't know that I've ever seen the boudoir before. But if we did that, that would make us go left, and so our only option at that point is going all the way back down to the chapel or the entrance hall. Your choice, though.
Let's do dining room because we will have reached rank 8 by placing the dining room.
Right?
I think.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
get some
So now
food.
we got some food.
Which, this lets us get a bunch of steps back.
Mm-hmm.
Lemon glazed salmon. Charbroiled Cajun spiced salmon. Lemon butter sauce.
Yum.
Served over spinach loaf. I don't like fish, but it sounds delicious.
I
Oh,
love
wow.
salmon, so this is great.
What the hell's the aquarium? If you had the aquarium, you get an additional 10 steps. I'll have dinner.
Ooh.
That's funny. I can't remember what I got
the
in the
sound
demo.
effect for that was so satisfying.
This is me realizing I have not had dinner.
Oh no.
No, it's fine. I like you have a hard stop anyway. I can eat afterwards. We just take the wine? Well, let's take the wine.
I know. Oh my gosh. That could add that would subtract steps for me.
So you
It would be
didn't
nap time.
actually get to choose. So which way would you like to go?
Just to see if we can close out the row or the column,
Mhm.
let's go to the left and
Okay.
just see what happens.
Nope.
Never mind.
Oh,
Let's
is
go
this
to
one
the
locked?
right.
So the further you get in and the higher your rank is, the more likely rooms are to be locked. Well, all right. Going back.
I guess we're going back.
We go back to the chapel. Glad we ate.
Yes. That worked out really well, though.
Yeah,
'cause we
that's better
still
than
have
what
the
if we had gone with the
guest
other bedroom.
bedroom.
This way. And you do want to check on these things, because if you go into a room you didn't mean to, it still takes a step. Well, here goes our coins. Here or back to the entrance hall?
Let's go. I think, was this needing a key? I forget.
No.
No. Oh, okay. Perfect.
Well, now we don't have a choice. So which room would you
yeah.
like? Now, the thing is, we could place a dead end one here.
Closet. A walk-in closet.
Walk-in closet? All right.
Yeah. 4 items. Oh my gosh. What treasures are in store for us?
Like a cake? A dessert
Yeah, like a
planter?
cupcake holder.
Someone likes shoes. Key?
Nice.
2 gems. Rabbit's foot? Greater chance of finding items. All right. That seems good.
Nice.
Is this our mother, or is this one of the other, like...
My robot.
I have a good Robot Spacer. Yeah, I like... As Robot Spacer read more and more about this, he ran into the same situation that I said, like, everyone's talking about this. I don't know if I want to just play this or stream the whole thing. I'm like, this is not me committing to playing this all on stream, but I definitely wanted to play this today.
Yeah.
And I don't have work tomorrow. So theoretically, if I do go long, I can just keep going.
Oh my gosh. Best case scenario.
That was all 4 items, right? If we got the
Yes.
2 gems, a key. Okay, yeah. Okay. Well, back to the entrance.
Very successful so far.
I say we fill out the bottom row.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh no.
Let's do it now. Let's get the nursery now. Oh, it does count this room too. Great. That's good. That's good. We got 5 for just coming into this room.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if we get... I'll test this. It's only going to be 1 step. I wonder if we get 5 extra every time we go into a bedroom. And because this one is usually worth 0, it gave us 5.
Oh, okay.
Man, I wish I'd known that. That's a lot more powerful if that's the case. Okay, we'll read the book here in a second. Ooh,
yeah.
Gem. Let me...
Oh my gosh.
I
That's
love that
the most
dragon.
Trogdor
Yeah,
dragon
it's very
I've
Trogdor.
ever seen.
Permeating the countryside. I don't think this was in the nursery when I played in the demo.
don't remember placing the nursery when I played, so this one is new. I love that goose. It's very cute.
It's very good. All right, time to read the book. I have read the book before. I will read it again. The Red by Marianne Marigold, which was our mother, right? There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. I love that. Just randomly on the street. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. Could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. He ever looked up? Oh, he never looked up, for fear of the view. Heard the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down. He was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. Do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. A story he read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues we have said. I thought he was reflecting something else there. It was a story of a boy who also wore red. He looked like our prince from his toes to his head.
Oh my
Anything
goodness.
special here? As you, my reader, might already assume, the book is quite near you. In fact, in the same room. Oh, we got deception going on. Hey, Saj, how you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Story about you that needs to be said. About a red prince and his book. The Red Book. I don't know if there's clues hidden in here. I've been like observing each page. I'm not seeing like is this 3 and then 2? Does that mean anything, right?
Yeah.
But it's interesting that that's called the Red Prince, and obviously the game itself is the Blue Prince. Okay. Okay. Well, here's how we're gonna test it. All right, we're at 46. We're at 45. We're at 44. Nothing.
Okay.
Okay. It is only once
Just one
per room.
time. Yeah.
Oh. Well, probably not that, because that's a dead end.
Yeah. Pantry it is.
Oh, I guess we it's not a dead end because we do have a key now, but
Oh, that's a good point, yeah. And coins.
ooh, a banana.
And banana. Heck yes.
Please pick up some more fruit before Friday. We've already been informed that we may have extra guests exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an ideal even spread would be 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back, you know what, I'm gonna write that down.
I was curious if that was just indicating how many
Fruit there can
fruits
be.
we can anticipate finding if we
Totally
unlock.
possible. Totally possible. And
Don't see anything. Oh, can you climb the ladder?
no,
Oh,
that was what I
dang.
was hoping as well. All right, great. It's not locked.
Phew.
I'm gonna hopefully not give us a dead end by going for the spare room.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. All right. Oh, great. Not a dead end.
Oh.
But that really only gives us one real option, or... Oh, man, that would be great. But unfortunately, that means it's just a dead end, dead end.
East Hall it is.
So we can't make a choice here, so we'll just do this one. Start stealing stuff. If there's anything to... Well, you telling me we can't open these suitcases? What are you talking about?
I know, we haven't seen a locked trunk yet, and I want to, so you can use the sledgehammer.
North or south?
Let's try north.
Yep. Well, this is the only one that allows us to continue on. So
Yeah, let's do the veranda.
But I am going to, before we go in,
Just
because this
close
is
out
literally, this is the last spot here, so. Ooh, I am placing the utility closet here because we will need this.
That's like the perfect spot for it.
Yes. And weird. That So what I did find is you can, like, if you never get this room, you can make it through the other places, but you have to deal with a bunch of extra stuff. I don't know what this is. BAC indicator? I don't remember that at all. And then I think these are just lights. Turn off. Cabinets crossed out. Turn that off. Turn that on. Turn off the dark.
Yeah.
I think by turning these off, their effects are lessened when we get them. I never tested it out, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
All right.
Heck yes.
We're still doing it. We have 41 stuff.
Oh, yes!
Oh, the shovel.
Oh, I'm so excited.
And the metal detector?
Oh my goodness. And the metal. This is huge, too.
These are great. We're going to finish the game on the first day.
Mm-hmm.
Get some money.
The old coins. Oh my gosh. I've never gotten 2 items that good.
Yeah, that's wild.
In one room. That's incredible.
It doesn't count as a step. Oh, man. All right.
What?
This is a great
I love
run.
the veranda. Yeah, this is perfect.
This is great. This is great. Does this need a key? No. Okay. I have... nope, we're doing this right now.
We have the gem. We might as well do it.
Yeah. They need to do
So
this to the other
satisfying.
one. Let me click on the globe. The fact that I can click on both globes is unusual. Booking planes a complete starbase, a list of constellations, and observed effect that accompany appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, for a solid base of astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impressing your friends, and discovering the joy of stargazing. So, I never figured out what the point of this, because you can get...
Oh, no, you continue.
So, like, we're going to go use the telescope and see the stars in the sky, but I never equated it to what the point of this was. Like, is this just saying, hey, whatever the day is going to be this star? Or is it saying something else? Do these numbers matter?
If I'm remembering correctly, because I think over the 3-day demo, I got up to like 2 stars. And so I think, I don't know how it'll track or like how many days, you know, as we do this run, but it's like day 1, we're going to get 1 coin. If we find the observatory on the 2nd day, we get like whatever's on day 2 and so on.
It's interesting
So
that
it's like
they
giving you like a buff.
right? So 1, 2, 3,
2, 3,
4, 5, 7, 8,
There's no 6.
11,
Oh.
12, 15, 20. That's the end of the book. So that's interesting. All right,
Yeah.
so do we just see the North Star is my question.
I think so. I think this is just for sure, no matter what, this is your first star, you're going to see the North Star and get 1 coin. I think.
I'm going the wrong way.
Nice.
I might need to move it back.
Oh, yeah, just a little bit.
Yep. I forgot that I gotta do the top side first. That should be right, I think.
Nice. Yeah, I think it's above that like line, that first line.
I never can reach this, and I wonder if there's something to do with that middle wheel. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah, Saj. They even give you like, hey, you probably want a notebook.
It's great.
It's very good. Right.
I was talking the other day, and I was saying, right now I have a trifecta of puzzle games that are like perfect for note takers. At level 1, you have Grun, I think
I
level
need to
2
play
is
Grun
this
so
game.
bad.
Oh, I think you would absolutely love it. Grun is like, if you have never played a puzzle game, you're nervous about note taking, like Grun is that game. This is a level 2, I think, and then you have Outer Wilds because it's Outer Wilds and it's the best. I think that's the trifecta of perfect puzzle games in my book.
I just want to see if I can read that wheel. I can't.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, we've only got one way we can go. Ooh. Ooh, these are good rooms. But these would be dead ends.
Yeah.
Again, no, they wouldn't. We can still go back to the dining room. We have keys now.
Oh, right. Okay.
We do have a lot of money.
We have a lot of money. Wait, so what's the mail? A package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. So that means
we'd have
after
to
this
find it
run,
again. Yeah.
We'd find it. Oh gosh, that's rough. Let's do the kitchen. We have money.
We don't
It'd be
have
a
gems.
shame not to
We can't do the
spend it.
kitchen.
Oh no, dang
Also,
it. Okay.
this does confirm the drafting room is a one-time use.
Okay.
So knowing that, the mailroom or the bunk room, my gut feeling, we're doing great on steps.
Yeah.
This would give us 10 steps, which is fine. I've never seen the mailroom before.
I want to do the mailroom. I think the chance to get something more unique as a reward is always what I want to go for.
Ooh. That's to us. From Dad.
What?
Hey, buddy. How's it going in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared to be alone for this length of time, but I'm feeling you're doing just fine. Imagine you as happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing... Oh, okay. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. I wanted to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow, so that there's a chance for it to arrive during your first few days at the estate, but not with all the preparations. I'm not sure... but with all the preparations. I'm not sure I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you the pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from our conversations just how much happiness this final project brought him. So do us both a favor. Be excited.
Aww.
The house really is amazing. I know it's almost 7 years since we really were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday, I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions when we say farewell. Later, alligator. Dad. Yes, get some sleep each night and don't spend all your time each day playing Dirigiblocks. Okay? What is Dirigiblocks and how can we get a copy?
Dirigiblocks.
Good on Simon for like, this letter is addressed to me, I can open it. The rest of this would be a felony if I opened it, so.
Yeah. Simon is a better person than I am. I'd be like, this is my house now. This is my mailroom. Oh!
Ooh.
For the breaker.
Let me just take a screenshot of this. Let me just
yeah, smart.
Put that over here. Chat.
Okay, 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th.
So, okay. More detailed instruction. Press any button above. Activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. 5 purple indicators. So I'm assuming that we're gonna get more instructions tomorrow. If we find that room. Oh. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Danny Ravane to sender. No longer employed with our staff. What does that say down there? Oh my god, I wish I had the magnifying glass.
Yeah, what? Oh my gosh.
Well,
So
we
we've
might
got
be able
a
to cheat.
Denny Ravane.
I don't want to say we're cheat. I might just, paste it and then zoom in.
Danny Ravane, no longer employed, huh? I wonder what happened.
Nope, can't make it out. Let's shut up.
Tricky, tricky.
But the other thing that's... I might as well mention to the chat at this point. So we will find something at some point. I think we found it in the demo that explicitly says all red notes are liars. All blue notes are true. So this could be hot trash.
It could.
And I would very much want to know what that says down there in the little bottom. I wish we had found the magnifying glass.
There's still a chance. We still got a lot of steps.
We got steps. All right. So we can go back to the drawing room because we have a key, or we can go back to the dining room because we have a key. It just depends on whether you'd want to go left or right. Because if we're going to go left, it's probably better just not to waste the step and use the drawing, right?
Yeah, let's do drawing room, because also if we can get rid of some of the more dead end options.
Hey, Derek.
I feel better about it. Hello. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the demo was so good.
Yeah, the demo was
But yeah, I think if we use some of the dead ends on the left side, hopefully that will open up rooms that have more path options on the right.
Well, the hope will be that if we open up that room out of the drawing room, it does not require another key, or it gives us one.
Yes.
Oh wait, also when we go through the courtyard, we have the shovel.
The shovel.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. Have you played this since launch, Derek? And yes, you do lose everything at the end of the run. All your inventory, all your tools. Unless, but I
there are
don't know
rooms
if we
that
wanna
can
share.
change that, but yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Which I've seen them come up, so it may be worth, if we do see one of those rooms come up, snagging them.
Yeah.
Just because
Just
we
we
are
got
getting
so much stuff.
close. Yeah, we have so much stuff. This is a really solid first run, though.
Yeah, I want to say the first day on the demo, I made it to like 13 rooms. We're definitely past that at this point. Okay, here we go.
Yes.
Got one over here.
Oh, pebbles.
Hey, I'll take that.
All right.
Okay. Please, no whammies. Well,
Okay.
we are out of luck.
Let's do
unless the closet gives us a key.
Yeah, a key or the magnifying glass, because then we can go back.
Hey!
Ooh.
What is the metal?
Was it detecting the key?
I've never had the metal
Potentially,
detector
or
before.
something
Yeah, it must be.
else.
All right, what is this? While drafting, you may use that to roll new war floor plans.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
Okay. All right. Wait, what was that key to?
Wait. Oh.
Unlocking a door with the silver key will lead to a room with many doors. Okay.
What? I've never gotten that before.
Left or right?
Let's go left.
All right.
Wait, no, actually, hold on.
Okay.
Let's go right, because if we get a room with many doors, that's going to give us more options.
That's true. Also, it might actually open up the antechamber, which would be wild.
That would be so cool.
Okay, so we got some choices. I definitely don't want the archives right now. I do not feel safe for the archives right now.
Yeah.
And we have the gymnasia turned off, so this would be a good way to tell if that does anything or not.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does this lose? It does. Okay, so turning it off means its effects are gone.
Wow. Okay.
So this is why I said we aren't going to really worry about the antechamber. Because, like, hey, look at that. Hoople.
Hoople. I'm a Hoople player.
Else in here? Just some Hoople balls. All right. Don't need a key. Don't need a key. Son of a bitch.
No. Oh my gosh.
Well, that concludes our day 1.
That's a good day 1.
Man, we're gonna lose all this stuff. That's okay.
I know.
That's all right. Let's make sure there's nowhere else for us to go. I think that's gonna be it.
That's very solid.
I mean, whatever. This is a great day 1. This is great.
Yeah. And we have set up the mailroom to receive something. We've set up the observatory so we get the 2nd star reward. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Notable. While I am very tall, I cannot dunk. I'm not even very tall. Well, I'm moderately tall. Look at that. What, 20, almost 30?
That's really good. Ordinary villa. I feel like this is extraordinary.
Look, if my house looked like that, I'd be very happy.
I was gonna say.
63 steps.
Wow.
Awesome. We got what, 30 minutes?
Yeah, I bet we could do another run.
Yeah. Especially without me
Speed
yapping
run.
the entire time.
No, we're here for your yapping.
Well, I mean, wandering around the outside.
Day 2. I'm excited to see speedrunners and see how fast they can solve a run in this game. Complete.
Yes.
Roll credits run.
All right.
You should pick, since I got to pick the first room, or the first direction last time.
Head east. Son of a bitch. I mean, let's do this.
Mhm.
Not even gonna, I don't see anything in there. We're not even gonna go that way.
Smart.
Which room would you?
Let's do.
Oh, snap.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna give us a dead end right at the start, but
I want the mailroom. I want to see what we get delivered. The lore is too strong.
still the same letter. Yes, okay.
They have an achievement for getting through 46 in one day. What?
I don't know how you would do that.
For 1 hour, so it must be doable. Oh my gosh.
Well,
Yeah,
I guess it
if you
doesn't have to be
have the
day one. It
knowledge.
just has to be one day, right? And brass compass, magnifying glass, 2 gems. Oh, we were actually okay. Sure. Yes, sure.
Whoa, this was the best. Okay.
I don't know what the compass does. I should have looked at that before I clicked through it. But it said more detailed instructions would be delivered, right?
To the email address. So I think we have to go to the computer, or the room that had the security
So
stuff.
now, though, did they ever prove he was the one that was stole the Baron's mail? Huh.
What? Yeah, we need a PC. Okay.
We can do that. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
We found the PC room in the demo. All right. All right. Well, we only got one place to go. Hopefully it's not a dead end.
I know. Like, this could be the quickest run that we ever do. Oh my
okay,
god.
no, we're good.
Okay.
We're good. Which way would you like to go? Definitely not the breaker box as much as I would love to at this point.
Let's do the bedroom.
And left.
Because that'll give us a consistent 2 steps every time we go through. So it'll help us stay a little bit even.
Yeah. Well, we're definitely not coming back, though.
Oh, yeah. That's a fair point.
It's fine. The 2 steps is still useful.
That's true.
We're just gonna see if any little sneaky peeks here.
Nothing that I can see. Okay.
I don't think that was in the cabinet before. That's interesting.
So is Herbert Sinclair the Baron?
Yes, that's
my official
our
title?
grandfather. Yes.
Or our grandfather's official title?
I don't see anything else here. There's no coins like there were last time. Hey, Luxie, how
Oh,
you
hi.
doing? Hello,
Welcome,
friend.
Raiders.
Welcome in, Raiders. Let me give Luxie a shout out. Hello, Raiders. My name is Silver Streak or Silver. I'm a game testing program, Become Sentient, a variety streamer, and a VTuber. I tend to focus on series of games or games with a similar theme. However, today we're doing none of that. I've been very excited for this game since playing the demo. I am joined by the fantastic Kimchica. Let me give her a shout out. Welcome in. Luxie, what were you playing? Oh, you're playing Repo. Repo is a bunch of fun. I love being a robot Muppet. With the mouth that just goes bop, 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 bop. It's very, very good. It is a exceptionally well-made game.
Super funny.
How did you do? How did it go? Went sicko mode. What do you mean by sicko mode in Repo? Got to do the hallway, right? Got to do.
Yeah, we gotta do the hallway.
It is
give us as
early.
many
We could try the
options.
corridor.
It's always left unlocked, so it may be worth saving for
Yeah, we should save that for later
later.
in case we need keys,
Yeah.
right? I don't want to deal with the chapel, right? Well, you know, we don't have any money.
It's true. They can't take anything from us. So let's go. And we're not coming back, so we also won't be going through the chapel a ton either.
Yep, unless they end up both doors being locked, which would suck.
Oh
all right,
God, that would be the worst.
which way would you like to go?
Let's try north.
North? All right.
See if we can get a nice wide room that has. Oh God.
Nope. But
Damn it.
it does give us an option to hang a right, or if you're feeling lucky, we could try. Oh, can we just Oh, we have to select a draft. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no worries, Luxie. Yeah, please lay down. Thank you so much for sharing your community with me. I promise I will take good care of them. For everyone that's coming with the raid as well, if you need to get up, go walk around, have a rest, get a snack, pet your pets, hug your loved ones, pet your loved ones, hug your pets, any of those above, totally fine. I appreciate you being here. I hope you stick around. We're going to be going a little bit longer. I might be going a lot longer. I don't know. I'm having a great time with us so far. So, if we're feeling really lucky, we could get the nursery and then try the other door. But we have no way of knowing if that other door is locked or not. So, it's up to you.
I am not feeling lucky.
All right.
Based on the other two rooms that we've done with the entrance hall.
Sure.
So I'm going to say let's do the parlor.
All right. So what
Just to
I'm going to
try
do
and
is
keep it
before
open.
we go into the parlor, and this is what I
Smart,
should have been doing the entire
yeah.
time, is trying all the doors in each room. Great. Oh, great. That is.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
We're getting the security room.
Ooh, yeah, I was going to say security is going to have more to do. Ooh.
Remember what we said about needing to find a computer, chat?
We found it. A nursery connected to a chapel.
I wonder. I know the password. I wonder if it's the same since the demo.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta find my notes.
I mean, if you have the notes, you played it and you took the notes. So I say it's valid.
Second. Okay. Well, I will type it in because I don't think it'll display because I don't want to spoil it for people that have not found the notes yet. This is us, little Simon. So, PL is asking, is this like a combination of an adventure game and Betrayal at Haunted House board building game? A little bit. What I would say it feels like is if they looked at Betrayal of House at Haunted Hill and then also said, what if we even made that a puzzle on top of it being an adventure puzzle game? What is that room? I've never seen that room before.
Yeah, I haven't seen that room. I think one of them is the one with the ladder. I know I've unlocked, but I have
think
not
that's this
unlocked
room.
the piano room.
Oh no, that's the filing room. Yeah,
that's the
we've been in the
filing.
filing room before. So here is the note that told us the other information. Hey, blue memos are true. Red memos are lie.
Unless, what was that underneath it?
Oh. Unless written by hand. I didn't know that. That's good to know. All right. So that red note that we saw before was true. About the mail being stolen.
Yes.
Let's look around before I activate the computer. Got anything here? We had a coffee machine. Who leaves out full cups of coffee in the, what?
I know.
I mean,
my
I guess we don't
gosh.
know if that's just how this room operates or whatnot, so.
Ooh,
Oh, that's not how I found it
swan-
before, but there you go, Swan
Swan
Song.
song.
Yeah, that makes me
Okay.
think it's going to be the same. That's what the password was before, so.
Mhm.
Effective first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at a morning roll call, it's doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out from one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed always to our house manager, Miss Babbitt. So this is a lie.
Oh.
The antechamber has been
They
unlocked.
may have removed the demo because today is the official launch day, and so I wonder if it's not on Steam, they may have removed it
The
because
demo got removed after Next Fest.
Ah, okay.
I wish they hadn't. I wish more people could have experienced it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
The VOD is over on my YouTube. It's the 2nd or 3rd day of Next Fest streams I did. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. What access?
We also know this is a lie.
Yeah, which means that whatever these access levers are things we need to find.
Mm-hmm.
Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the state. Likewise, this is why that security breaker is so important. Because I don't know that I've ever found a key card before. Redundant security measure. Normal doors in the state will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Interesting. That makes me wonder if like there's a strategy where you go north as quickly as you possibly can to get up there before the rank gets too high.
I think so basically every row in the map is a rank, and so I think no matter like the speed doesn't matter because it'll just be like yeah, I think because that's why maybe every 2 rows because we were rank maybe not.
We were rank 8, so it's hard to tell, right?
Yeah, we're rank 2 right now. How many like rooms or where are we in the map?
We're just in this.
So we're in row 2, so it might be associated with the row that we're in.
Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so let's get in here and do some stuff.
Hacker voice. I'm in.
Wow. So wait, here's the wind-up key.
Oh, the parlor room. We unlocked it, but we didn't go in yet.
Right. Okay, right. This is very useful. This tells you if you've missed anything. Hello, Yinhua. How are you doing? Hope you're great. Lovely person. Yinhua will be joining me.
You were playing Fields of Mystria.
Yeah.
I love that game so much.
I am holding off from playing it until it is done because I don't want to have to stop. I already know that without buying it. Keycard system.
I feel that.
Hey, you know what? What if they were just off?
I like that. Just turn it off.
I wonder why you would ever set it to high. That makes me concerned, but we're going to turn it off right now. Change offline mode. This mode determines the default setting of the security doors will be if the power is low. How about unlocked? Because we can turn off the power. Wait. Keycard system is currently on. Why not just turn that off? Interesting. This is why the magnifying glass is so important.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, Vampire Survivors is great, and it did just get a new DLC. For a Saga game, which I did not know came out last year. And after I read about who the characters were, I'm like, oh, maybe I should go play this Saga game. So Saga has been around since the PlayStation days, I think? PlayStation 1?
Very long time, yeah.
And usually they have these huge casts, and each one of them, cast member, has their own main story that you can play through. The current Saga, one of the characters that are in Vampire Survivors, but also is in the main new Saga game, is a ex-Marine lady who is teaming up with a ex-Middle East sniper lady and they are now detectives, and they have to investigate the attempted assassination of the city's president. I'm like, what?
What?
And I'm like, all right, well, I'll have to
Wow.
look at that at some point. All right,
Mhm.
staff services. Punch in, punch out. Can't do that. Staff announcement. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except for you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know that we're all rooting for you. Aw. Friends
Aw,
and faithful
that's so
service.
nice.
Oh, that's interesting. So do we have anything that tells us the date normally? I'm just going to write that down. So our first day was Friday, November 6th. I'm going to write that down. Because I have a feeling that could become important later. So, first day, or day 1, that Friday, November 6th. Great. A schedule change. Okay, that's disabled. Special order. If you would like to get a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit, the commissary is now taking special orders.
Ooh.
It can take 1 to 3 days. Ooh.
Wow.
What is the sleeping mask?
Yeah. I imagine
Running shoes
Running
and sleeping masks were
shoes-
not in the demo. So,
yeah, running shoes may
like,
I wonder if that makes your steps more efficient
yeah.
somehow.
I hope it doesn't just make you faster.
Yeah.
I say the sleep mask.
Mhm.
Great.
That's cool.
I don't think we don't have any other
Two
terminals.
active terminals.
So the cool thing
Okay,
is, like,
so-
once we visit these other rooms, these terminals, as far
Yeah.
as I know, are permanently on.
Mm-hmm. So I wonder if we need to. Oh no, we have email.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, they do not
Oh, we
allow
gotta find the
access.
office.
We need the
All right.
office. Dang it.
Data transfers. Okay. Oh, what? This is new. This was not in the demo either.
Is this like a tutorial?
I wonder if this is
Section?
like clues about rooms you've already discovered. Rooms are considered joint. Oh, I was right. There's going to be secrets if you do rooms in special order.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Okay. So,
I do remember in the demo there was a buff or like a perk of some sort that where it was like based on like if you put a certain room color down. So like you could go with sort of like a red build,
Mhm.
for example, for a run. So I wonder what else we can do. That's cool.
it's interesting that they're calling out dead ends as something separate from a room with it blocked off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can access the directory anytime from the system menu by pressing R. That's not in the frickin' manual.
That's cool. Dirigiblocks. What are dirigiblocks?
Yes. In the commissary, players may find an arcade cabinet for the popular game Dirigiblocks. That's new. Staff, the cabinet is not working in order the last several years. Although the game is not currently accessible, it is scheduled to be... Oh, okay. This is them saying, like, hey, it's not there right
Ooh,
now.
Okay.
That's the same as that.
I'm glad though, because our first thing when we heard dirigiblocks, we were like, when are we getting dirigiblocks?
when
And
are we
the
getting the
devs knew.
dirigiblocks?
They're like, we know that you want this. Great.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. The difference between drawing and drafting. 3 floor plans are drawn, but only 1 is drafted. That's interesting. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. East wing rooms are housed in the 9 rooms that border the very right edge of the... Okay. So that means the note we found earlier saying that the west wing is more likely to be locked. That was a red note. That means that the left-hand side is the most likely to not be locked.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting to know. Okay. Well, the ground. The house, on the other hand, is only referring to the current room. Interesting. Why are they telling us these very specific mechanical things?
Well,
There's-
because remember, we know that on the estate there are other places like the apple orchard or the
Yeah.
caverns that we can explore too.
130. Okay. Okay. Yep, that's special. Special floor plans. Feature on the network. Entries marked will become revealed to you as you progress. Yep.
Aha, naturally synergistic with one another. Ooh.
That's interesting. So, like, if we could somehow get, like, the outdoor garden and the greenhouse and the patio right next to each other, what would that do?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Interesting. You definitely couldn't do that. Maybe you could. I don't remember. This is
From
basically
days
saying, like, we
past.
could look at what our layout was for day one. Or day two when we
Yeah.
finish this one. You have to go.
Oh, dang. Yeah, I will have to pop out. Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, this is so good though.
Man. I am going to keep going for a little bit, but
Yeah.
so everyone, if you are not already, please go follow Kimchica. Kimchica or Jenny is a wonderful person, fantastic friend. Is there anything that you're working on currently that you'd want to shout out? You'd shout out whatever you want.
Wholesome Direct is coming up in
Yeah.
soon for like Summer Game Fest time period. So that's exciting. And I am in it's me coming back to streaming is in the works, which is very, very cool.
Yay!
So I'm pretty stoked. I'm relatively sure it'll happen in May. I'm just finishing up some work stuff, making sure my schedule is actually cleared. And then yeah, I'll be able to start streaming again, which I'm super excited for.
Awesome. You have any work stuff you want to shout out?
No, I mean we've launched Wander Stop and Spirit Swap. So those are the two games I've been working on. So if you're into those games, you can pick them up. They're really, really cool. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Awesome. Awesome.
Thank you for having me. This is so much fun. I love doing puzzle games with other people.
Yeah, this is great, and it's very cool because like even if we treat it like a board game with turns and stuff like that, I think that's actually kind of fun.
Yeah.
So if you aren't following Jenny, please go follow her on Kimchica, follow her on various socials. I can tell you from personal experience, go play Wander Stop. Loved it. It's very good. Go play. Gosh, so many things that I've gotten to check out because of Jenny. Definitely go. Oh my god, my brain died.
It's been puzzling.
Soft Knot Week's game.
Spirit Swap.
Spirit Swap. Yes. Jeez, literally just had a mechanical failure there. And everyone have if you go over go give her a follow. And Jenny, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great night. I'm going to hop to a different scene so that you can disappear without having to worry about it. Need that. I'll switch over here. Okay. Thank you so much. And I'm going to mute Jenny from the stream now, everybody. You guys stick around because I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to at least go for a little bit longer. Who's fishing? Who's fishing? I hear you. All right. Mute myself here real quick. Hello. Hi, chat. I'm back. All right. Let me hit a button here to. I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna turn it off. Ooh, why is the game not getting captured? Hold on. There it is. You know what? And just because I know that it's going to cause issues with the map, let me pop over here. There we go. All right, we will continue on. Items. Rules lay forth your great uncle. Objects on the estate must be left behind. Keys. There are also some special keys. We've run into that. Electronic powered doors of reinforced steel that can only be accessed via key card are considered security locked. These doors appear for more frequency in the higher rank of the house. We all need a bit of it. Luck determines the likelihood that you'll find additional items in the rooms or estate. Luck can be raised by certain items in the rooms, marked in the floor plan by a clover. Huh. I don't know that we've seen that before. These rooms are often heavy mechanics and offer certain control systems that interact with each other elements of the state. Okay. Okay. Most things in the estate reset from one day to the next. It is the nature of the house. However, there are a few things that are permanent, marked as... Huh. Yeah, okay, great. This actually explains what me and Jenny were trying to figure out before. Each row of rooms in your house make up a rank. Okay, great. As you progress north, the rank increases. Great. There are 9 ranks. However, among the staff, whispers of a 10th rank. Shit. Okay. The floor plan is drawn from the drafting pool is determined by its rarity. Okay. Rare are the rooms of red, or powerful expansion options, but they come at a dangerous cost. He said. Okay. Electronic powered doors via key card, security locked. Yep, we knew that. Yep, we knew that. When a spread occurs, randomly distributed across all rooms that are currently active. Okay. I don't know that we've run into that before. Oh, great. Tell us what the stars are about. Increase the amount of stars visible in the night sky. The easiest method, of course, is drafting observatory. Each additional star creates new formation of constellation. Interesting. Rooms that provide benefits. Yeah, our floor plan. Curving path that winds through a wooded area that runs along the west wing of the house. The path can be accessed with both the garage and the west gate. Huh. I wonder if we get a key and then go outside and unlock that west gate. Alright, well that was very informative. That was super useful to know. What the hell does the R key do? This is not in the end menu at all. This is amazing. Okay, well, now I have to make all the choices, so we're going to go south. We're going to go to the storeroom. That's an easy choice. Your little buddy again. Ooh, hold on. Yeah, I love how the art looks in this. You're right, Yinwa. Very, very good. Alright, so we can increase rank. In fact, that's our only option. But... we're gonna do this. What do the running shoes do? Okay, occasionally save steps when going across the long distance. Great. So I have a key right now. I'm going to go test my theory right now rather than going north here. Or I guess... yeah, we're going to go test this right now. Boo! We tried. Alright. Yeah, it saved me 2 steps in that process. North. Yeah, it was the garage. We haven't found the garage room yet, though. All right. One always tells lies, one always tells truth. That's a blue box. That's true. The blue box is true. That's a lie. Blue box is empty is also a lie. Shit. Oh, I guess it's not guaranteed that two are lies. One could be a truth or a lie. So this one is a lie, which means that this should be true. Question, does the garage have to be on the west side to open the path? Don't know, but we're going to find out. No benefit to using that right now. Don't have any money right now. So we're going to use the Nook. Ooh, great. I need this. Here, hold on. Take a screenshot of that. We're going to bring up our notes. Sinclair's. Interesting. Okay. Please don't be... Oh, I got a keys, so I guess we're fine. Okay. The den seems like the right way to go. We're gonna make it through this day. Huh. Just gonna hope for that we run into the observatory again. Well, shit. Oh, they're still on the stream? That's weird. Thank you for the heads up. Let me check my stream deck. Didn't get screwy. Oh, again. Oh, it's a different scene. That's why. Hello. Ooh, is there a pet in this building somewhere? I'd like to meet an animal. This one. Thank you. That's a lever. Oh, man. How do I fix you? I would like to fix you. That's how we can get into the frickin' antechamber. Trees found inside will never shade. The gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coin, so toss away. These sheets you find a worthy trade. Huh. Gonna just, you know, take a screenshot of that. Throw that in there. If I had a shovel, there'd be a bunch of stuff here for me. Fortunately, I do not. Alright. Well. Back to the spare room. That means the south is blocked off to us. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Hello? Seen this before. That's a keycard door. Unfortunate. Oh wait. We're gonna do this because this is the first time we were going to connect two rooms together that are the same color like this. That's a shovel. That's a rock. Like that. We're gonna check these doors first. Oh shit. The rumpus room? I don't have any gems. So this is about to be a problem. Oh no, it won't, because I'm gonna go do this. I gotta pull that note back up. Hold on. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate this fix. So... hold on. No! Hmm. Yeah, don't know what that did. But we did it. So, that means we can now open this. That'd make us go left. That'll let us go right. That's a dead end. Left. Alright, so before we go there, we are going to run and go back to the greenhouse. Money? Mr. Dreadful, I have no idea what that did. But we solved it. That was worth my time. Nothing of it. Great. I don't need a banana. Alright, so now the only things that we can do really is go to that hallway to the north. Okay. Wait a minute. Damn it, I was hoping we could take that as a handle. Doors whistling and rustling to be locked, so that's a lie. Oh, there's something in this room. Thank you. Oh no. Oh no! Well. Poop. Alright. I'll go check the terminal. This game is great. Great! Nope. That's everything. That's the day, folks. Right. Alright, call it a day. Definitely not as great as the first day. Still decent. We're gonna call it here. I need to eat dinner. So, thank you all so much for watching. This has been fantastic. This is Blueprints. Blueprints by the seashore. As in blueprints as in the royalty. Blue Prince is what we were placing by the seashore. I know where we're going. So, if you are watching live, stick around. We're going to raid Robot Spacer. He's playing Myst. We're going to raid Robot Spacer. I'm going to... I'll be back on Saturday with more Lighthouse. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you're watching the VOD, please feel free to check something else out on the channel. And be safe and be kind to one another. Bye-bye!